What is the most wrong someone has been when guessing your age? I was 14, waiting for my mom outside the grocery store on a rainy Tuesday afternoon when this college guy walks up. He's probably 19 or 20, wearing a university hoodie, looking confident. Hey, wanna grab coffee sometime? There's this great place down the street. I just stared at him, completely frozen. I'm in 8th grade, I said, my voice barely a whisper. His face went completely white like he'd seen a ghost. Oh my god, I thought you were like 20. You're so tall and you look so mature. He ran his hands through his hair, clearly mortified. I am so sorry. This is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. Instead of running away like most people would, he started laughing nervously. This is so awkward. I'm Matthew, by the way. I'm studying education at State, wanna be a high school teacher. We ended up talking for 20 minutes about school while I waited for my mom to finish shopping. He asked about my classes, what subjects I liked, if I was planning for high school yet. My mom finally came out and Matthew immediately introduced himself, explaining the whole situation with his face still red. Mom was suspicious at first, but Matthew was so genuine and embarrassed that she actually started laughing too. Well, at least you know she's mature for her age, she said. Turns out Matthew lived just 2 blocks away from us and started offering to help me with homework at the public library. My parents were skeptical at first, stranger danger and all that, but Matthew was completely transparent. He'd bring his education textbooks and help me with algebra, never made it weird, treated me exactly like the little sister he never had. He'd quiz me on vocabulary words, help me write essays, and even taught me study techniques his professors had shown him. When I struggled with geometry, he'd draw diagrams on napkins until it clicked. When I was stressed about presentations, he'd let me practice in front of him until I felt confident. By the time high school started, I was way ahead in math because of him. Matthew cheered louder than my own family at my 8th grade graduation. He helped me pick out classes for freshman year, showed me how to organize my schedule, even helped me apply for academic scholarships later on. Throughout high school, he'd check in regularly. When I made honor roll, he'd celebrate like it was his own achievement. When I was deciding on colleges, he spent hours helping me research programs and write application essays. He never asked for anything in return, just wanted to see me succeed. During senior year, Matthew helped me navigate college applications, Saturday mornings at Starbucks, reviewing essays, researching financial aid. When I got into State University on scholarship, he was the first person I called. He showed up with flowers and spent dinner giving me advice about college life. College was tough at first. I called Matthew crying during my first semester, overwhelmed and homesick. He drove 2 hours to campus with care packages and helped me create a study schedule that worked. By sophomore year, I had declared education as my major. Matthew wasn't surprised. You've always had that spark, he told me. Fast forward to graduation day, I'm now 22, graduating summa cum laude with a degree in elementary education. Matthew's in the front row with his wife Sarah and their 2-year-old daughter Emma, clapping enthusiastically. After the ceremony, I walked up to him with my diploma and said, "Remember when you tried to ask out a middle schooler 8 years ago?" He turned red, and Sarah looked confused. But I continued with a huge smile. "Best mistake you ever made, Matthew. You completely changed my life path. I'm becoming a teacher because of you." Sarah started laughing when she realized what happened, and Matthew got emotional. "I just saw potential in you from that first conversation," he said. "You were already so smart and curious. I just wanted to help you reach it." Emma tugged on my graduation gown and said, "Are you Uncle Matthew's friend?" I knelt down and said, "I'm his very first student, and now I'm going to be a teacher just like him." Sometimes the most embarrassing moments lead to life-changing friendships. That mistaken age guess became 8 years of mentorship that shaped who I became.